Nervously clutching his backpack, Luca looked around. Melbourne was so different from his hometown in Italy. The air was warm, and the sunlight seemed extra bright.
He took a deep breath. It smelled like eucalyptus and something unfamiliar but nice. Luca and his family had just moved here, and today was his first day at his new school. He missed his friends back home, but he was determined to make the best of this new adventure.
My parents told me that Australians are friendly. I hope it's true.
He was worried about understanding the Aussie slang his parents had warned him about, but he was determined to make friends. Luca wanted to join the school soccer team. Maybe that would be a good way to meet people. He just had to survive his first day first. The school was huge. Luca wandered the hallways feeling lost. He finally found his locker. As he was trying to remember the combination, a girl with bright pink hair smiled at him.
G'day, you must be Luca. I'm Maya.
Luca was taken aback by her casual greeting, but managed a small smile.
Hi, Maya. Yes, I am.
First day, huh? Don't worry, mate. It's a piece of cake.
Maya said, using a slang term Luca didn't understand. He just nodded, pretending to follow. She pointed him towards his first class. Throughout the day, Maya checked in on him. She even helped him navigate the school cafeteria, which seemed like a chaotic whirlwind of unfamiliar food and loud conversations. He was grateful for her kindness. The next day, Luca decided to try out for the school soccer team. He was nervous. What if he wasn't good enough? What if he couldn't understand the coach? He took a deep breath and reminded himself that soccer was a universal language. He knew the rules, and he loved the game. That was all that mattered, all.
As soon as I stepped onto the field, my worries seemed to melt away. I moved instinctively, my feet dancing across the grass.
The coach, a tall man with a booming laugh, was impressed with Luca's skills. He welcomed him to the team. Luca felt a surge of happiness. This was his chance to make friends and feel like he belonged. Section 4. Teamwork makes the dream work. Luca quickly settled into the rhythm of school and soccer practice. He enjoyed the challenge of understanding his Aussie teammates' slang. They in turn found his Italian accent and occasional confused looks amusing. They were always patient, explaining words and phrases he didn't understand. Then came the regional soccer tournament. During a crucial game, Luca found himself struggling to understand the captain's instructions. The noise of the crowd and the pressure of the game made it even more difficult. He looked to his teammate, Ben, his eyes wide with panic.
Hey Luca, the captain wants us to switch positions. You got it?
Ben, sensing his struggle, quickly repeated the instructions, using hand gestures to make sure Luca understood. Luca nodded gratefully. Thanks to Ben's quick thinking, he was able to score the winning goal. He raised his arms in victory, the roar of the crowd washing over him. Section 5. Pizza and Laughter, the Universal Language. One weekend, Luca invited his teammates over for a pizza party. His mum was making her famous homemade pizza, and Luca was excited to share a taste of Italy with his new friends. The kitchen was filled with the smells of oregano, melted cheese and laughter, as Luca's mum taught everyone how to toss pizza dough.
All right, everyone, watch carefully. This is how you toss the dough.
As they ate, Luca realized something important. He had been so focused on learning English and fitting in that he hadn't realized he was already making friends. They had bonded over soccer, laughter and shared experiences. They had accepted him for who he was, even with his occasional language blunders. Section 6. New city, new friends, new Luca. Weeks turned into months. Luca became more confident, his English improving every day. He still missed Italy, but Melbourne was starting to feel like home. He had found his place here, on the soccer field and off. He had learned that friendship could blossom in the most unexpected places, bridging language barriers and cultural differences.
I can't believe how much has changed. Melbourne really feels like home now.
One sunny afternoon, as Luca walked home from school with Maya and Ben, he realized he couldn't imagine his life without these friends. They understood him, slang and all.
Hey Luca, you've come a long way since you first got here. We're glad you're part of the team.
He had come to Melbourne a shy, nervous teenager. Now he was a more confident, outgoing version of himself, ready to embrace whatever adventures lay ahead. He had found his place, his people, his Melbourne.